right to, Martin. I just didn't want to go to Arizona.
Boy,
I fight on my pants, I fight on my shoes. Lip bitch move, pocket full of bands. I upgrade my swag to Cancun. I am not a fool, they just put my face all on the news. I don't want these hoes, I don't even know why that bitch true.
All clips came from Twitch. Make sure y'all follow it and turn on stream notifications. I stream every day at 7 o'clock. Link in description or comments.
We gonna do a story time about how I pissed my bro in front of 2 females. I had my brother stand up for 4 hours to get no coochie. Right? We gonna start it off. Alright. It was this white girl talking about Snow Bunny. I'm talking about she look good as shit, right? And she liked me first, right? Liked me first. We in school, I'm sitting down. Bree, don't forget that. Bree walked up to me and said, "Hey, this girl like you." White girl. I'm like, you know, at the time, I'm straight black girls or Latinos. I was like, bro, I'm not even looking forward to a white girl. But I was like, all right, I'm gonna give her a chance. You know, it's 9th grade year. You know, who not gonna let everybody in? Pause on that. Females. And I'm thinking, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give her a chance. I ended up texting her, but I ended up cutting it short because I had got a girlfriend. Cut it short. We did talk for months. Then we started picking up talking again. I don't know when it was when it happened. I don't know when it happened, but I know for sure. I think it was before we went into COVID. I want to say, no, it was after. It was after. I think. I don't know, but I know it was somewhere around that time. And I was like, all right. And I started talking to her again. I ended up hitting her up again. She didn't text me first at all. I ended up hitting her again. So we just started talking. I'm talking about, ain't gonna lie, this is 9th grade me. So do not say, oh, this nigga cringy as hell. Oh, this nigga, oh, you tell he ain't got no. Bro, I'm over here talking about some, break your shit, blah, blah, blah. Talking about some, they could tap out, you know, all the extra shit I shouldn't be speaking on when I'm 15, you know. Had to look at somebody, but you know, and I'm like, all right, I'm telling all this shit, right, bro. She live on 49th. I live on, can't say that. I live on the teens streets, right? You know, 13 through 19, right? Bro, this girl walked all the way from 49th to my crib. Oh, and I'm gonna tell you before. I went to her crib first. I went to her crib first, right? And I ended up getting called off when I'm already there. I'm like, oh, never mind, blah, blah, blah. My parents home. Had to go back. I was on a bike too. I walked from Menard to her, right? All right, I didn't tell her that I biked over there then. But it did with Will. I went
No, she dedicated for the D.
Bro, I went twice, right? I really went twice, but Will used to go out with this girl that lived right by Central. Central's on like 30th on the dot, 30th Street. And he had a girl that lived right 2 blocks away from there. And I was walking with him, and I was about to go separate with him to go walk to old girl crib. And I'm like, bro, coochie, bro, she look good. I'm trying to hit those. You know, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, there's niggas out there that's walked way longer than this for some coochie. So I'm like, all right, I start calling her. She's not answering. I'm like, she fell asleep on me? I start calling her again. She's not answering. I walk back to Will. I think I made it to like 40th Street. Then I walked back to Will. I'm like, and I end up calling Will, tell him, hey, come here, nigga. Ain't gonna lie, bro. Straight didn't work out. He tried to put me on with a friend that was in there. Boy, she ugly as shit. I'm like, bro, never was that horny now. Never that horny now. Never that horny. Bitch ugly. We ended up, that was basically the night we walked back. She ended up coming. She ended up walking over. That's when she started walking. But she brought a friend. Bro, the friend is the key story. Bro, she's the main reason why they get nothing on my soul. She's the main reason. On my, I even got a dead granny. On my soul, she the reason. I hate that bitch to this day. I hope she die, bro. Like, I hope she get like crucified, something, bro. I hope something bad go in her life where she can't recover and she end up doing drugs and she end up dying because I do not like her, bro. They end up walking over, and then I'm like, all right, you gonna bring a friend? All right, I'm gonna bring Vernon. I'm gonna bring Vernon. Tell Vernon come. Tell Vernon come. He like, I'm about to whoop her shit. I'm about to go crazy. He already knew how she looked. About to go crazy. Blah blah blah. Fuck it. I guess she was a catfish to him. And he tell me, we in the room together. He tell me, I'm free balling. I'm like, all right. You really try to clap some. You really try to clap some. He like, yeah, blah blah blah. We talking this shit. Right? This is when I had my PlayStation set up and my bed was on the floor and everything. Hold on, bro. What? Who's knocking? They were like, I gotta knock again. Oh. And they knock on the door, right? They knock on the door. We go open it for her. We talk. I'm hugging on her instantly. I'm talking. I told. All right. I have to say this inside the mic. My parents left for that day. They said, "Hey, Roman, don't bring nobody over." Nigga, bro. Phoenix, that's what Phoenix was dedicated for me, right? I'm like, all right.
Your mic cutting in and out.
My mic cut it? I guess we're just gonna have to cut that out, all right? Bro, all right. He said my mic cut it. All right, I got to re-say that part, all right? My parents caught me the first time I ever brought a female over here, right? Caught me the first time. And I learned from that mistake. I told Phoenix
100 on my wrist, 80 on my wrist, 100 on my wrist, 80 on my wrist, 100 on my wrist, 80 on my wrist, 100 on my wrist, 80 on my wrist.
What is wrong with you? We tell the story time. And I told Phoenix, hey, stand up there, make sure we don't get caught. He like, all right. He didn't know how long he was gonna stand up there. He standing up there for 4 hours, boy. 4 hours.
Skull.
4 hours. We talking this shit. Phoenix like, boy, I'm like, give me a minute. You was telling me when we gonna get done. You over there pointing at me and shit. And I'm like, all right. We in the room and shit. We talking and shit. I'm trying to get them two out of here. I'm like, hey, y'all should go talk up in there, blah, blah, blah. Let me an old girl talk. He over there like, well, he not really agreeing with me, but he like, I'm down. Shit. He start walking out with her. And I guess the girl didn't like him either. So they just up in there, not talking about nothing. I'm like, bro, Vern, keep her busy, bro. Do not let her come back up in here. I'm about to whoop me some white girl orangutan. About to go crazy, right? Start feeling on her shit, feel me? Start touching titties, I'm just that nigga for real. I'm like, hey, bend over. I'm not smooth with it. I said, bend over. She like, huh? I'm like, bend over. She like, nah, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you walked all the way over here just to talk? She's like, nah, blah, blah, blah. You already know what we was texting about. Like, all right, then come on. Bro, big. All you hear is, I'm like, all right, go to the door. She showed her, it's the fucking best friend. She showing her something, right? And they get to laughing and shit. She walk out. I walk to Vernon. I said, Vernon, don't let her out your sights again. He like, all right, bro. Walk back up in there, start talking about to, bang on the door again. Show her something else. I promise you, I was like, if this bitch walk in this door fucking again, I'm gonna knock this bitch out. Right? This time, I'm unbuckling shit. She bent over, I'm unbuckling shit. I'm about to. She knock on the, she get the. I'm like, nah, not this time. Start pulling shit down, right? She knock on the door even harder. I'm like, bro, this bitch. She walk up. She like, bro, just I'm going to go ahead and say her name, Chloe. She like, bro, just go ahead and open up the door. Blah blah blah. Just let her in. All right. I'm mad as shit. I'm over there like tight as hell. I'm over there gripping my head. I'm over there swinging air, bro, while she opened up the door. She opened up the door. She showed her a little ass dick. Talk about something. Phoenix. Okay. And are you all over here doing a story time? Chill out with that. And I'm like, bro, they get to laugh at this shit. And I'm like, bro, get the fuck on with that shit, bro. I'm over here in the background, like, looking at her. She end up looking at me. I'm giving her the meanest, like, stay I can. I'm over there like, bro, get the fuck out. Like, you should know you in a black man crib, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, come on, bro. What are you doing? What do you think I'm trying to do, bro? I'm a grown, bro. I'm still got the same mindset. I'm a grown ass man. Get the fuck out. Looking at her, she looking at me. She kind of like tilt her head back and like frowned up her face. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is you looking at? Like in my head, and then they end up walking out, going to the restroom. I'm like, heard it, bro. Why are you letting this girl walk? He said, I'm not supposed to force her to stay in here now. I'm supposed to force her. I'm like, bro, and I ain't gonna lie, we didn't know what Riz was at the time. It wasn't even a thing, but in my head, I'm like, this nigga got zero Riz. Zero Riz. Bro, she ended up coming back out. He's like, yeah, my parents caught me up in there. We gotta walk back home. Well, we gotta walk to Wendy's. Wendy's was like on 27th Street. I'm thinking, right? No, that's 27th, like 23rd. 23rd. They said, yeah, we gotta go over there, blah blah blah. My parents, she started calling me.
Zero Riz.
My parents up in there, blah blah blah. I gotta go. I'm like, all right. In my head, I'm like, this bitch, yeah. But she's like, I don't know if we could come back. I'm like, oh, for real? Brandon trying to be W mans. He walk outside. He like, hey, y'all better come back. Well, I'm like, y'all better come back for me, bro. I don't know what took over my body. Bro, I passed this man and I forgot he was free. Oh God, I forgot he was free balling. Pantsed him. That was the pantsing ages too. Pantsed him. Straight meat fall out. Oh God, I didn't see his meat. I see straight booty cheeks though. Black burnt booty cheeks. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? What the fuck? He was like, oh, they see my dick. He run back. It's like, they see my dick. They see my dick. I'm like, huh? They see my dick, they see my dick. I'm like, in my head, it finally clicked in my head. This nigga's not wearing drawers. And he like, bro, hell nah, you a L-Mans, blah, blah, blah. And they end up walking off, laughing and shit. And he was like, nah, L-Man. He wasn't mad though. What the fuck kind of exit screen was that? Nah, we going. Like, he ended up, you feel me? And he ended up texting the girl. He texted the girl that was previously texting. He ended up texting the girl. He ended up sending her a dick pic to say, bro, yeah, my shit not small, blah, blah, blah. Don't even try to play me. And I'm sitting over there like, bro, don't even send her nothing, bro. You send her your dick to prove that your shit decent sized, bro. He like, yeah, bro, blah, 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 yeah, bro. I'm like, nah, bro, you wildin', gang. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not sending the bitch I don't know my dick. I'm not doing that shit today either. And bro, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what that man was on. Oh, I don't got it closed my whole browser, huh? That's the first time it's ever did that. I gotta reopen speech chat. Hold on. Alright, speech chat's back on. And he was just talking to me and shit. He was like, bro, nah, you L-Mans. I'm like, bro, I know, bro. My fault, bro. My fault. Blah, blah, blah. And I ended up texting the girl. I'm mad as shit. When I get back, bro, I'm talking about he leave. I'm texting the girl, like, bro, what the fuck? Like, what was you all type shit, blah, blah, blah. He was like, you know my friend was blah, blah, blah. You know what she was doing? And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm trying to go crazy. Like, what is you all? She over there like, oh, blah, 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 my fault, blah, 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 we'll come back. Bro, we ended up not being cool after a while because I got tired of waiting. And back in 9th grade, well, I still got the same amount of patience. Back in 9th grade, I was not having it. I ended up cutting her off. And that was over with. Damn, that video was only 14 minutes. I feel like I was talking for like 30.